So this week, I guess the end of the class is much like the beginning of the class, and I'm coming to you from my office. Last night we had a pipe burst in the upstairs of our house, and it has seeped through the walls down to the heating and cooling ducts and has flooded our main floor and our basement. So our house sounds like a wind tunnel. There was no way I was going to be able to be heard there unless I did this here. So while things are drying out, we have quite an adventure going on. We looked at the goals, and I saw what had to happen this week. As a leadership team, we did this in January this year, so being able to do that and look at what was already constructed was fantastic to see how on point it was with our reading of this week. So I know the quote from Peter Drucker in there says, if you have more than 5 goals, then you're scattered. Well, some of our goals have already been accomplished between my husband and I, as well as some of the goals that I've had personally and professionally have also kind of been done. That's part of that tracker for us for this year. But looking at the ones that are maintaining throughout the year, those that are continual habit-based versus just, hey, a one-time aspect. Those are the ones that I kind of want to share at the top 5 here. So most of our time right now is spent between our career and between the church plant. So there's a little bit of time that's left for the family. We've spent many years within the military, focused more on the fact that I constantly had to leave, or the fact that there was very little time together as a family. So one of the things that both my husband and I talked about was the fact we really want to spend a lot of time restructuring that family unit, because that family unit is where we go back to for that strength as we continue to do the kingdom work. Also to show the kids the importance and that we're always there for them no matter what is going on for us. So this year we want to do at least a 4-day vacation that's just the 4 of us to go do something, explore, be inside of nature. So maybe going up to the Upper Peninsula and enjoying in maybe Mackinac Island, or heading out to all the state parks that are here in Michigan and hiking and enjoying the togetherness that that can provide. We also have, my husband has put his career on hold for many years while I was active duty. So he wants to be a funeral director, which means he's got to go back to school and finish that degree. With prayers being answered, we would definitely appreciate anyone that would like to offer prayers as well. We're waiting for him to be accepted to Wayne State University, and that will start hopefully in the fall. But with that, it also means there's going to be an income cut for us as he drops from full-time to half-time in order to be able to do that. So we want to have a 6-month emergency fund set up prior to him doing that in the fall. That way, events like last night, if that would occur, the Great Flood of Clarkston, as we call it, we have that financial reserve there in case something happens. The others of the 3 are really things that are focused on this class as well, of the Sacred Pathways. So enjoying more time outdoors. Kind of as a stress relief aspect, I enjoy being able to be outside, and also in being able to enjoy doing some exercise. So I was an avid runner prior to having a hip reconstruction surgery, and I can still run, but it's just not as often right now. So I want to be able to re-engage some of that and do a minimum of twice weekly outside. So whether that's taking a walk, or that's engaging in hiking, or actually being able to run for a little bit, to do that at least twice a week, to engage in stress relief, to engage in understanding a little bit more of that naturalist pathway, as well as kind of weight management. Not being in the military, I've got to really watch that again. So the other one is my prayer time. I want to make it a little more focused. So do 3 days a week centering prayer, and then the remaining 4 days a week doing intercessory prayer. Kind of alternate it a little bit, being able to truly listen, truly engaged, particularly those days that are really stressful, or like everything that was going on last night to this morning. Centering prayer is definitely something that really helps to refocus and ground when the world just seems a little overwhelming for right now. And then the last one is in June to go for a 48-hour prayer retreat, just myself, to get away, to truly center. we have a large amount of stuff that's happening starting in July, August, into the launch in September. So our main pastor is going to be gone with the military the entire month of June. So what fantastic time for me to be able to get away to center to really look at what the worship style is going to look like for this next quarter from the launch in September all the way until December. And so that's something fantastic for us to do. And those are my 5.